Ladies and gentlemen,
about set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night prime time. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Ravens offense going to work, and as usual, it's Lamar Jackson, the former MVP of the league, at the helm.
And when I watch him play, all I think about is the word improvement. Every season in the league, he finds a way to get better and has become just as dynamic with his arm as he has with his legs. 41 touchdowns, just 4 interceptions in 2024. His big goal now, getting his team to a Super Bowl. Plenty of success during the regular season. Now they want to win at playoff time.
Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
It's a gain of 45 yards. And the Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Yeah, that's good for a gain of 6. And this will wind up being a 3rd and 3.
And there wasn't much room for the big tight end to do much after the catch. But at least he was able to pick up a solid gain to help his offense continue to move in the right direction.
Jackson now. He'll try to pick it up himself. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
First down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
They'll try and run forward with Henry. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Derrick Henry, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Extra point splits the uprights. And that makes the score 7-0. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And Derrick Henry able to finish it off with a touchdown run. Now after the touchdown, loop back out to kick this one away. So out come the Rams now for their first possession. They'll be led out by a longtime starter in the NFL, a former #1 overall pick way back in 2009. Matthew Stafford.
Truly one of the tougher quarterbacks in the league, who's willing to do whatever it takes to win and plays through a lot of adversity and continues to do it at a high level in his high 30s. Trying to make another run to the Super Bowl here in his 17th.
Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. And the Ravens are going to take over at their own 41. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Jackson, and he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Kind of a fine line when you're setting up the screen. You don't want to throw it too early and have the defense react too quickly, and you definitely don't want to throw it too late, and that way it's not formed perfectly. Got to make sure you hit it just right.
They set up the screen for Henry, and he'll only get this to the 47. He needed a few more yards to pick up the first. That'll bring up 4th down. They wind up getting 8 yards, but they needed more than that. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. is brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs.
Right, 22. Ready.
First run now for Kyron Williams. A good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Again, it's Williams. And able to get this to the 31.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know you're trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
And it's 3rd down.
20.
Now Stafford. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens 19.
And the Rams, 1st down. It's a gain of 10. 1st down.
Ready.
Now we give up the middle to Williams. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
Back at the 25-yard line.
Throwing is Stafford. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens are going to get possession of the football as time will run out on this 1st quarter of play. After 7-0 on EA Sports. 2nd quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession as they get set to start their drive with a 1st and 10. The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. After the interception, here's Jackson. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
I think you can easily follow the thinking there. The pressure on the last play, it got to him, so they decided, let's get him out of there, bootleg him out to the right. Unable to complete the pass downfield, but the thought process, spot on.
And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
This defense has passed its first 2 tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know there's probably another throw coming on 3rd down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
Jackson. He'll try and do this himself. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy.
It's a gain of 11. And the Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
A 1st down carry for Henry. And room to run as he's out past the 35-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll run it again with Henry. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd down and 4.
Now it's Jackson. He'll try to pick it up himself. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They'll run forward with Henry. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41.
We're all still valiantly searching for the so-called book, right, that tells us what to do in every situation. Everyone kind of knows what it says, but it's never really been written down anywhere. He violated every code on that one, didn't he? Decided to go
side of the field, this stage of the game, you're supposed to punt the football. He said, who cares? I'm going to light the book on fire.
Yeah, analytics, everyone else, be warned, he's coming for you.
And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. The Ravens on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Jackson going to keep it. And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48. It's a gain of 8, and it'll wind up moving the chains.
Well, we've seen Jackson already have success in the first half running the football, and he gets good yardage on the ground again there. I mean, I know it's a $64,000 question, CD, but how do they contain him better?
You have to win against the blockers ahead of you. If those guys even occupy a defender for even a half a second, then Lamar Jackson is gone. You've got to take those blockers and move them so that you have clear vision of Lamar Jackson, and hopefully you can hem him in.
They go play action now. Jackson on the RPO, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
And he is going to be taken down. They got him. As that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning.
And now that brings up 4th down there, a loss of 6 yards on the sack.
Here's Jordan Stout now. Back deep is Britton Covey.
And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And he was looking for the check-up bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback.
The Rams offense and Matthew Stafford heading back out. And he's been loose with the football early. Interceptions on the first couple of drives. As they start again here, we'll see if he can do better. 1st and 10.
They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 9 now from the 21.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 21-yard line.
They'll fake it. Now Stafford.
That's to the tight end, Colby Parkinson.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. The big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Back to throw, Stafford. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
They'll set up the screen. This is Williams.
Down inside the 10.
And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal.
1st and goal.
Throwing again at Stafford.
And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them at the end zone as the first half winds down.
Up the middle, it's Williams. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, LA.
Tutu Atwell
with an amazing diving catch.
And the Rams are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half.
Extra point right down the middle. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Ravens going to get one more drive here in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
First down. First and 10 at the 47.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for first and 10. Throwing is Jackson. Now he's going to step up and run. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Wow, a big mistake there. Late interception in this first half, and that could lead to a field goal try the other way.
Yeah, I think at this point you just had to say, let's take a knee and go into the half and regroup. Let's just talk it over a little bit. I wonder, partner, was the analytics coach in his head a little bit? Maybe go ahead and press it and try and get some points? While the old school coach probably would have said, take the knee, let's get out of here.
Now we could see points the other way here. Getting through the break at record pace and right back to football. Third quarter, here we go. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Rams offense ready to begin quarter number 3. It's a tied football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the giver. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. Short throw. It's Higbee. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And now we've got a third down and 3.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's third down.
To throw is Stafford. That ball nearly intercepted, but he could not hang on. Oh, pick there certainly would have been nice. Instead, at least it'll be fourth down.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it, and that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
On fourth down, Stafford. The left side throw complete to Adams. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
We always hear about guys wanting to make plays that quiet a crowd. After that one.
Here in the third quarter, they were hoping to get the stop, get the football back. Not the case.
What a completion on a fourth down play.
And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
250.
They'll hand it off now. Williams. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop it behind the line. Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10. From the gun, here's Stafford. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards to play.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Now it's Stafford off the bootleg. Pass complete there to Nakua. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
A shotgun snap for Stafford. That's caught. It's Tutu Atwell. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 12-yard line.
Rams, first down. It's a gain of 20. First down, Rams.
They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. And he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 2nd and 7 with our score tied at 7, but they're planning to change that soon. Only question, will they get 3 or 6 out of it? Now whistles and a flag down. I think one of the Rams linemen might have moved. Of course, that flag accepted, and it backs the ball up 5 yards. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. Stafford. This one swung out to Williams. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. A field goal would get him the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on 3rd down. Stafford. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him.
A 35-yard attempt.
And his kick is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. Well, they don't get a touchdown here in the opening drive of the 3rd quarter, but I think maybe you still say mission accomplished as they come away with the lead.
No, absolutely. You keep the pressure on, right? You go downfield, get some points up on the board, and hope that you've motivated your defense to take the field and hold that lead.
And able to get this out to the 25. The Ravens offense getting ready now for their first possession of the 2nd half. And they find themselves down on the scoreboard following the field goal a moment ago.
And I think even though they trail in the game now, I would consider that a win for their defense, and that's probably what they're telling the offense when they get to the bench. Hey, the onus is on you guys now. Get back out there and get us the lead back.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. To throw is Jackson. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Oh, that held up there a long time, but it falls innocently and incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Oh, the turnover thus continues. Here's another interception. Picked off by Cameron Curl. And the Rams are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. The L.A. offense ready to go for their next drive. And they've got the lead here getting late into the 3rd quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
4th quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Baltimore. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Off of play action. Here's Stafford. Open man is Higbee, the tight end. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's another first down as this time they get an even 20.
First down. It's a gain of 20. First down, Rams.
Now a handoff. Here's Williams. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. They work now on 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up
now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. It goes as a loss of 6. And now 3rd down. Bear in mind, that wasn't a big lineman back there for the tackle for loss. That was a cornerback.
So are you saying the myth has been shattered? That all of them are not just cover corners? Some of them actually will stick their nose in and tackle when necessary? That's what we just saw, isn't it?
And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Here we go on 4th. Stafford. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs.
180. Get hot. 180. Cut.
They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back. Those are the ones you focus on and want to take away. And they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
Jackson. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. He dumps it off for Henry. And brought down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25. A big one there for the Ravens. It goes for 18.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed, too.
And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. Here's Jackson to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. The offense on 3rd down tonight, 3 for 7 so far in this game. This will be 3rd and 6. Now Jackson. And he's going to have the 1st down at about the 38. Got what they needed there. The drive continues with a 9-yard pickup.
For as many sacks as this defense has, you can understand their willingness to try and get upfield and get another. So what a really smart play call here to use their aggression against them, go with the screen, and they're able to get the 1st down.
Henry out of the pistol. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop it behind the line. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. And now Jackson will look to throw it. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the 1st and save a timeout.
That's another Baltimore 1st down.
Inside handoff, Henry. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
Partner, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. Henry again on 2nd down. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. All 3 timeouts still at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10 now.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Jackson. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
At the 26-yard line.
Here's Hill again on second down. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
I know they got a little yardage there, but I'm not sure their investment is right. They're still running the football, and I'm not sure there's enough time to continue to do that.
Well, this defense needing a stop here. Got to have it. 3rd and 9. Throwing. Jackson. Jackson going to keep it.
This is a rarity in the NFL, a 100-yard game on the ground for a quarterback. Even as those passers get more athletic and mobile, we only see about 5 of these a season. It takes a special set of circumstances for it to happen, and of course, a special player.
The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. Here we go. This is 4th down.
180. Come on. 180. That's a lot. Middle.
Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
So the L.A. Rams with a victory here. And, you know, it wasn't a shutout. They did give up the points in the first quarter, but 2nd, 3rd, and 4th quarter, they held them scoreless.
Brandon, if you throw a shutout for quarters 2, 3, and 4, you can win a lot of games in this league. And this felt a lot like...
I check the doors, check the windows, and